Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Wool Dog, sitting with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
Hey, guys.
Let's not forget Kyle, the coach, Duggan.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
guys.
All right, let's go.
Hey, guys.
Oh, boy, folks, it's Friday. We got a primetime game coming up here soon. One of us is going to be in attendance. It's going to be fun. It's going to be electric. It's going to be crazy. We got so much to talk about in a Craig Experience. Let's waste no time. Start at the top. Talk about the big tear-jerking news. If you watch the video,
I got teared up, dude.
I started crying.
It worked me up, dude, for sure.
Freaking Cameron Dicker. He's my next jersey, 100%. Getting a jersey of this guy.
All right, I'll do it with you.
I have to. After watching this video of every kid letting him know that he was being nominated as the Walter Payton Man of the Year again for all of the cool things he does for these kids, I have to. I have to get a Cameron Dicker jersey because this guy obviously does a lot for the community. We see it all the time. Supporting the firefighters, supporting puppies, supporting kids, supporting cops. What else do you want him to do?
Yeah.
He's a great guy. God bless you, Cameron Dicker, for doing that.
And he's a great kicker.
And he's a great kicker. He's the best.
Yeah.
It's factual.
He's the best.
I wonder how many kickers are on this list. You know what I mean? I wonder how many kickers there are.
I feel like there should be more because they got a lot of free time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They're not in the cold tub and the hot tub as much.
Yeah. What's their recovery and what does their film look like? Like, they're not preparing game film. So
they're just all watching like the Doppler radar, just like wind.
Yeah, wind. I guess that's pretty much
Cameron Dicker.
Yeah.
Paving the way for future kickers to be nominated for Walter Payton.
Wow, we just threw some shade at him right after congratulating him. I love you.
He's doing great stuff.
No shade at him. It's to the
He's doing what he should be doing.
He's doing what he should be doing. Yeah.
The rest of you kickers freaking shape up or ship out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the couch.
Lazy asses.
All right. Well, let's
hang on. While we're on, I know kickers won't come back up. Did you guys see that Younghoe Koo field goal?
That poor son of a bitch, man.
Dude, he has the yips. He couldn't even kick the ball.
He kicked the dirt.
He was like a good yard behind it.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He made a divot in the ground.
He made a divot. That's like that looked like my golf swing.
Yeah. We need to get that little sand thing out of the cart and fill that thing up, dude.
That poor guy.
Yeah, that was, dude. I
like when he was hot.
He was an ex-Charger too.
He was. No, when he was with us, he didn't do great. Then he went on to greener pastures. And I mean, he was getting nominated for like player of the week or player of the month. But now I don't know what's happened to him.
That's career ending type of stuff.
Oh,
yeah. You can't come back from that embarrassment.
That's laces out Ray Finkel type stuff.
Yeah.
He's going to be in an insane asylum.
Everybody keep an eye on Dan Marino.
Yeah.
And since this is our kicker episode, Badgley got cut as well from the Lions.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Former Charger kicker's not having a great week.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got Cameron Dicker.
Former.
Took a while.
We moved on from him so we could get Cameron.
That's right.
Dicker. Yeah.
Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination. Also, as we mentioned last week, Thule's got 10 sacks right now. And that is, I don't think we did mention that it's the first career double-digit sack season for this fine young fellow.
What do you think the top is for the next few games? How many do you think he can get to?
I think 15 would be the max.
That'd be sick.
That's one more game.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more game, but that's a lot. If he can average one a game for the rest of the season.
I mean, he's averaged 10 so far, yeah.
The last couple games, he's been knocking out 2 a game. So keep it up, dude.
There you go. Keep doing your thing, Thule. He's just getting better every year. Love to see that, especially when him and Mac and Adafe Owe are out there at the same time.
Yeah.
Freaking magical. All right. As we talked last episode, and I think everybody's talking about right now, Justin Herbert broke his ding-dang hand going into surgery on Monday, came out of it successfully, and you can't keep this guy off the freaking field. He's already out there, casted up, taped up, having fun.
Well,
throwing the ball around.
I don't know if you guys remember, he played with a broken left finger, and it was the one. Sorry, forgive me. It was taped up like that.
There we go.
Yeah,
and it was our YouTube monetization
flopping around. This is a hand. It's a little different scenario. So I think 100% he's playing on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny. The picture that you put in the outline, he looks like the guy from Home Alone that's going to rob everyone because he's got like a gray
bandits
finger. Yeah, he looks like a sticky bandit.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just don't think you can keep this guy off the football field. There's just unless Harbaugh comes and says no, you're not playing because we're worried about you. He's never gonna pull himself and be like, yeah, I'm not comfortable. I'm not going out there.
When was the last time you told your wife she couldn't do something? That doesn't go well. So that relationship might get fractured if Harbaugh goes and is like, honey,
who's the wife? Who's the husband?
Yeah, who wears the pants on this family? You know what I mean?
Well, if Harbaugh is the wife and he says, honey, I don't think you should go, he'll have to be like, okay. But if it's the other way around,
that's what I'm saying.
Jim's that's what I'm asking you. Who's what role here?
I think they're
who's got the pants?
I think they're co-parenting dads. And Justin's a little. He makes more money, so he gets to decide a little bit more what's going on. He brings home
the bacon.
He makes way more money.
Yeah, he brings home the bread, so he decides what's going to happen on Monday night.
Decide what we're watching on TV tonight, and I'm sitting at the head of this table.
No, Rockford Files. I want to watch Rockford Files again.
Nope.
We're
not watching
tonight.
No, it's DuckTales tonight. Pass the peas. All right. Speaking of hurt hands and still going out there playing, we got to talk about obviously the injury report. A lot longer than it was last week.
What the hell? 1 week.
A lot of
and
guys.
We got 7 guys back on there.
We went from 3 to 10 here. But I mean, to be fair, Bud Dupree, rest day, fine.
Yeah.
Tucker Fisk, though, showing up with an ankle, did not practice on Thursday. Not good. Amarian Hampton still limited. Hope to see him back on Monday.
This has to happen. We need him so bad.
Deshaun Hand dealing with an illness, not
That was
practicing.
I didn't
need him.
We gotta have him back so bad. The end.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just want him. Period.
Ralphie. Hassan Haskins, though, that's a name we haven't heard in a hot minute either. Got activated off. Or his 21-day window, I should say, got opened up, so he's back in practice.
But he's not wearing a yellow jersey, so
they're hitting him like shit.
This is hit him, make it pay.
Go for Haskins.
Yeah, no, but it's weird because I think Amarian on
Missed
Thursday
3 weeks. Lay him out, big pussy.
Get it back
Wake
on
him
the
back
line.
up.
Haskins. Got your number, buddy.
But Hampton is still wearing the yellow jersey, so this is more of the track of when they activate a running back, he plays. But I still want Kamani to start over him for sure. Like you can have him.
I think he's earned it, don't you?
He's a special
teams and a third string back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously Herbert showing up with the left hand, still limited though. God bless you, sir. QJ showing up with the shoulder injury, limited practice. Tito Abonia still in that 21-day open window with the elbow injury, but he got a full practice in. Then Pipkins and Sawyer both showing up, our 2 freaking tackles showing up with a back and a shoulder injury, but limited practice. So
Trey Pipkins just lives on the injury report.
Yeah,
he's always
got
there.
real estate on the injury report. He's got a little vacation spot.
No, attention is bad attention or whatever the saying is. No publicity is bad publicity. I think that's what he's trying to go for here. He's like, let's just get my name out there. People will see me on the injury report. At least they'll have my name in the back of their head.
Yeah.
He just lives there. He's never off the injury report.
I'm always first in mind to be thought of.
Well, and it's also, hey, I was limited this week. If he didn't have a great game, it happens.
He's got plausible deniability.
Yeah, he's got.
I see what he did there.
He's got an alibi.
Yeah, listen, you saw me. I was on the injury report.
You saw it.
Your
We all
Honor.
saw it.
But then looking at the Eagles, though, they're pretty banged up too. Zach Bond, their linebacker with the hand injury, limited. The big name though, Jalen freaking Carter, defensive tackle. They already said he's out. Even though he didn't practice Thursday, they said he's done.
That's huge.
That's massive.
Yeah,
Massive.
for our interior, they would have had a headache with Jalen Carter all night. So that is big.
And also, let's see, Jahan Dotson, one of their wide receivers, one of their many wide receivers, limited with a 2 injury. Safety Marcus Epps, full practice. Xavier Gibson, wide receiver, limited. There are two tackles, too. Miles Hinton and Lane Johnson.
Well, Lane Johnson I don't think he played last week, and there's a chance he's not going to play, and that would be great for us.
Yeah. As well as linebacker Jalen Phillips with a concussion, limited on Thursday. So a lot of things that are kind of swinging in our direction, but nobody over at NFL Films thinks so, except for Adam freaking Rank.
I don't know how to feel about this. We've hated it for so long. I don't know what he's doing here. He's got me all messed up.
I still don't trust him.
No.
I think he's just poking the bear, and he's like playing the numbers. It's like, well, if they're all going to pick the Eagles, I'll pick the Chargers. I can pick
this
up
will
a
be
game.
a sweet bet.
Yeah. I don't know, but you know what? Thanks, Adam. Thanks for getting our Charger Bolt on the graphic.
Yeah.
You've been less shitty this year, so thank you.
As we mentioned, Hassan Haskins' 21-day practice window to return from injury reserve being activated. And Jalen Carter being out for Monday night against the Chargers after undergoing a procedure apparently this past Monday on both his shoulders. Carter now is undergoing treatment on both shoulders, and he will be considered by week to week to return. Carter wanted to be as close to 100% as possible for the playoff run.
So it's an interesting approach. Like, no, I'm going to take a month off before the playoffs start. Like, that's how confident that team is in making the playoffs.
I mean, they are the defending Super Bowl champs, and they are the division leaders, but
no, it's just an interesting mindset. And if they lose to the Chargers, which is exactly what's going to happen, should be an interesting mind shift.
There you go. A few more quotes here. Harbaugh and Jamari Salyer not starting at tackle sooner, which we were all wanting to know. He said there was a time when he was working through something. He was the sixth offensive lineman used in the interior. Since then, increased health. That's been the move. He said Salyer will start at left tackle for the rest of the year.
Well, this was interesting because when we were in Tennessee, we ended up getting to the hotel that all the players are at, and he was limping like crazy. Like, he did not look healthy in any way, shape, or form. So this actually tracks.
Which is weird, though, because if he was dealing with something, you would think he'd be on the injury report.
Well, he's an offensive lineman. They're tough. He can be the last possible guy on the rung of get him in there in a case of emergency.
Trey Pipkins is always on the injury report.
Trey Pipkins. He was tap dancing when we were in Tennessee, and he was on the injury report. So what's going on here?
Come on, my baby.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my ragtime.
Hello, my ragtime.
Ow.
Come on, we need Pipkins. Sorry, Pipkins. We love you. We need you to have a great game on
We're just
Monday.
having fun here.
Yeah.
And Jim Harbaugh, if the Chargers are preparing for Justin Herbert to start Monday night versus the Eagles, we're optimistic that that's going to be the case. And offensive coordinator Greg Roman on Justin Herbert playing Monday night versus the Eagles said, for this game in particular, we're really optimistic Justin's going to play.
They never talk about these injuries, so I think it's fine. I think everything's fine.
Well, we too are also optimistic about Herbert playing Monday night. We're also optimistic about our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Football season's in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on all the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players, your faves, will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Oh, it's fun. When that pick that I had last week for the Charger Raider game, when it finally hit my account, it was like, oh, yeah. It was so sweet. It was
here's an example of some of the things for Justin. So right now for Monday night, they have him higher or lower than 207 yards. Higher, for sure. I feel higher.
Okay.
More than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Higher,
yeah.
See, I'm bad with this with Justin because I'm going to go higher on everything.
You go higher always with
31.5 passing attempts. Lower. I'm going to go lower.
I was going to say he only had 151 against the Raiders.
151 passing attempts?
Passing yards.
Passing attempts, we're going to go a little lower. I'm loving these. I'm gonna do a bunch of these. This is gonna be great.
He's gonna mull it over there, folks, and I think you should too if you're gonna sign up for Underdog. You can download the app today, sign up with promo code CCHAT to score $75 in bonus funds or entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code CCHAT. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets books.underdogfantasy.com/web/playing. Get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And after you're done making picks, head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. We're going to be posting another one here today. You just watch. You just wait. It's going to happen. Patreon.com.
Live stream?
And we got live streams. What more do you want?
What do you want? Come watch with us. If you got to watch games by yourself, come watch it with us.
Yeah, we're here. We're hanging.
Be by yourself with us.
Pop a squat next to old Wool Dog over at patreon.com/ChargerChat. And if you don't want to go over there, it's totally fine. Head on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it out with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section. Ask questions and ask Bolt fam. Check it out. chargerchat.com. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. All right. Time to go into the next segment. You know them. You love them. It's a great experience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh,
Craig Experience.
hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
And we bike. What's going on, good folks out there? Week 14. You know, the football season it's an amazing time, right? We look forward to this practically what feels like all year long, and you blink and it's nearly over. So 5 more to go, and you got a team that is squarely in the hunt. Lots of obstacles to overcome, but we're proud of our boys, right? They've done a phenomenal job keeping themselves in it, and there's an absolute chance to get to the big dance. But now we start the gauntlet of games that is really going to tell the tale. You know, they took care of business last week against a lowly Raiders team, and you expected them to. So what we're going to do today is talk a little bit about that. Not too much because, you know, it was the Raiders and we did what we expected to do. But also this matchup coming up against the Philly Eagles, who have a lot of question marks right now. Strangely enough, this is a really weird situation for a team that is coming off of a Super Bowl victory. They've had a bit of a questionable year, to put it mildly. But anywho, you know what it is. You know what time it is. It's your boy, Craig, in Texas. Oh, sorry, folks, CC gang. The biggest of salutes to the rest of the Bolt fam. What's going on? It's your guy, Craig, again, hitting you up from Texas, and welcome to this week 14 edition of the TCE. That's right, the Craig Experience. So now let's talk about it. Okay. Few quick thoughts on last week's win against the Raiders, and I'm only going to give them a little bit of time because they're not even worth that, if we're being completely honest. But honestly, you wouldn't have gotten me to guess that this team was going to put up 30 plus against them. Especially when you look at the fact that the game was tied at halftime. I don't think any of us saw that coming. But then beyond that, Herbert has that freak hand injury. And of course, listen, we have lived in terror for the better part of 13 weeks, worried that the offensive line was going to be 10's undoing. But nope. In the most Chargers fashion ever, the guy breaks his hand on what amounted to like a routine open field tackle. And I've watched that play several times and still, for the life of me, can't figure out how that transpired. But whatever. Our boy comes back. His hand gloved up. Kind of looks like the gloved version of Chubbs's from Happy Gilmore. You folks out there familiar with the movie? If you're not, you should be. What are you doing with your life if you've never watched Happy Gilmore? I'm not here to judge. Just saying, if you haven't, do yourself or you've done yourself a disservice, go fix that when you have time. But he came back out in the second half and absolutely delivered like the dog that he is. Of course, and listen, folks, this is in no way me being a Debbie Downer. I'm just being the realist that I am. If you know me, if you follow me long enough, you know this is what I do. Try to be grounded in my thoughts, not get too high, not get too low. But let's keep in mind, this was the Raiders. And that team is a complete train wreck. But what we can be encouraged about is the Chargers actually did take care of business against a team they absolutely should have dominated. And that was the result. So we can be happy about that for sure. And I'm going to give props to Greg Roman. Y'all know how I feel about Greg. One step forward, two back. But this past week, he made some really good adjustments. Now, he kind of had to, but I digress. He did his best to adapt around Herbert's injuries. So you saw the Chargers come out in more pistol sets. And for those who aren't really familiar, the pistol alignment places the QB like 4-ish yards behind the center, with the running back like 2 to 3 yards behind the QB. Now, since Herbert couldn't take under center snaps, this formation, what it allowed for was still to present a two-way go in a running game. Whereas if you're in a traditional shotgun set, you're a bit more limited in your running game options. So again, want to give credit to Roman for that, because clearly he has a section of the playbook dedicated to that formation, and you can still do a lot of the stuff that you want to do out of gun in it too. So kudos for that. Kamani Vidal, he's continued his trend of like the bi-weekly dominance. He cooked up 137 yards from scrimmage and a TD. Now, this man also, sorry, Greg, I know I gave you props, but this is going to be a little bit of a slight. Kimani wasn't going to allow Greg to give up on those 3rd and 6+ downs. You know, he kind of has a tendency to where if he doesn't have anything in the book, he'll play it super conservative and just hand the ball off. Well, Vidal wasn't having any of that. He single-handedly kept a few drives alive on 3rd down by just willing his way to keeping the sticks moving. So big salute to you, my man. But yeah, I would be totally remiss if I didn't give a big shout out to the offensive line for getting the job done, particularly in the run game, and also to Harbaugh and company for finally coming to the conclusion that the best option moving forward at left tackle is a Jamari Sawyer. Now, better late than never, I guess, but also still not quite sure what took them that long to figure it out. I mean, I told you what my initial thoughts about this were. I felt like Austin Deculus and Trevor Penning were better options in the running game, and they were probably planning on leaning more into that. Didn't quite work out. They got behind in some games, which forced those dudes into more pass sets, so the plan backfired. But Sawyer actually did a pretty decent job in the run game last week, and also moving around in space, which is not really his forte, but good on him. Don't change that. It worked. Don't overthink it. Just keep it rolling. The last thing about this game, who else got a kick out of Max Crosby getting baited into a personal foul by Justin Herbert? I mean, the dude fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Now he's on podcasts whining about it. Whatever, dude, get over it. But your teammates, the ones that were out there taking those cheap shots, we saw it, going after 10's broken hand. That's trash. I'm an old school football dude, and I still don't co-sign that nonsense. Get it out of here. Anyway, Monday night starts the Mortal Kombat ladder, but it's like the survival mode option when you kind of got to get to the top, but like the damage you take each round carries over to the next opponent. So like you start each fight with a disadvantage. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So that's how I view the next 5 games with Herbert having to navigate the gauntlet with one healthy mitt, essentially. Now, when it comes to the Eagles, they are probably the most dysfunctional 8-4 division leading defending Super Bowl champion I've ever seen. And they absolutely look beatable, especially if you can force them into a shootout. Now, that's not where Jalen Hurts shines, but the flip side to that is the Chargers aren't in the best position to ask 10 to sling the pill 33+ times, nor do you want him attempting to against one of the best interior defensive lines in the league. Oh, by the way, when you're seeing this, as of yesterday, that duo on the inside was cut to 1. Because apparently Jalen Carter is dealing with some sort of shoulder issue on both sides that's requiring some sort of procedure. So he is out on Monday night, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Hey, heal up, youngin', but we're not going to miss seeing you out there. So if it was going to happen in any week, this is the one for it. And the Eagles, actually, looking back at last week and their performance against the Bears, checks notes. Yeah. They gave up 281 yards on the ground. And both DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai toted the pill for over 120 yards apiece. Y'all hear that? Whose theme music is it? Sounds like Amari and Hampton. The man's now back from a nearly 2-month injury stint. And also, hopefully, Kimani Vidal can flip the script on his like hot and cold performances and serve up a second helping the ground and pound delight for the Eagles in prime time at SoFi. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And this is pretty obvious because it's been very important throughout the season thus far, but it absolutely will be on Monday night. You've got to have a high level of offensive efficiency. It's going to be key. I'm talking about like sustained drives that end in points, more 6s than 3s, by the way. Duh. And the defense is going to have to put on a bit of a clinic to force Philly into airing the ball out. Got to make them one-dimensional, but specifically in like the back half of the game, because you want to force Jalen Hurts into beating us with his arm. If this dude has to put the ball in the air for around like 30 or so attempts, the Chargers have a really good chance at pulling this one out. Now, the Eagles are also dealing with a few issues of their own, even in the offensive line. That all-pro right tackle Lane Johnson is working through something. And honestly, everything else from like the center to the right tackle has been a problem for them recently. Saquon Barkley, he's been playing through a groin injury, and he absolutely hasn't mirrored the guy that put on that historic performance last year. And, side note, just realized this, thought about it, just occurred to me. So Jesse Minter, I love the way he used Deion Henley as more of a movable chess piece against the Raiders. You saw him spend some time aligned on the edge as a rusher, but he also like simmed pressure from time to time and then dropped into coverage. More of that, please. And maybe even use him as a spy on Hurts this week too. Just thought. And that dysfunction I was talking about lends itself more towards the receivers that haven't been super happy. Although A.J. Brown had a really big game last week, there is blood in the water, and the Bolts have to take advantage. Oh yeah, Chargers defense. You're going to have to do your absolute best to stay out of third and short situations, because you know if they don't convert, you may as well just leave the defense out there, because there's going to be a 4th down tush push attempt. And nothing is more demoralizing than getting 3 stops only to watch them get a fresh set of downs and extend the drive. Score prediction time. Straight to it. I got the Chargers 24, Eagles 20. Listen, I'm hoping that the defense plays its best game of the season. So that's going to require limiting the Eagles' first half points, in my opinion, and like forcing them to press in the second half and getting Hurts to turn the ball over at least twice, with one of them being complete backbreakers. That's the strategy. But anywho, folks, that's going to be it for me. Appreciate you, per usual, letting me ramble on, getting my thoughts off. And you know where to find me after the game. Over on the Lightning Round podcast, me and my guy Garrett will be breaking the whole thing down. So until the next time, y'all know who it is, Mr. Bo Gang, or Do Not Bang, aka TOP_FLYT3 if you want to follow me over on the Bird app. And enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you on Monday night. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience, breaking it down for us.
Thanks, Craig.
Lots of great notes there, buddy. Yeah, I want that boss music. I want to hear Omari and Hampton coming in.
Bushwhackers.
Yeah,
Bushwhackers.
Exactly. I love the Mortal Kombat reference, too. It does bring back memories of like you get into that last stretch of Mortal Kombat, moving up the ladder, and then it's just like, oh, shit, here comes Shang Tsung. Oh, shit, here comes Goro. Oh, shit.
Oh, Goro, no. Nice reference, dude. Oh, my God. Is that a flashback?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Craig keeps it timely here over at the Craig Experience. And that's a lot of good points there, buddy. Jalen Carter being out, obviously, we talked about, is huge. And yeah, if we can force Hurts to be the passer, because Saquon Barkley, I guess, was dealing with like a groin injury of some kind, or at least he has been this year.
Yeah, he doesn't look anywhere like he did last year.
Yeah,
he's getting hit in the backfield. Like I watched they played the Bears on Black Friday last week, and the Bears just absolutely ran it down their throat. They had 2 running backs go for over 125 yards each.
281 yards is crazy.
That's way too much,
dude.
It was just at will, and they were just breaking off big 20-yard run here, 25-yard run there, 12-yard run here. It was just nonstop all the way down the field, and I think, based on the way that our running game can play, and like Craig said, with getting Omarion back, hopefully, that's got to be our bread and butter this week, is pounding the rock, keep the ball. And yeah, dude, the dysfunction of the Eagles is wild. They're getting booed at their home stadium.
Oh,
They were 8-3, and they're winning the division, and they're getting booed because they don't like the way the offense looks.
Their offensive coordinator got his house egged multiple times.
Really?
They found out where he lived, and their own fans egged his house.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't
Bradley
know.
Cooper's not going to be happy about this.
I'll check back in next week, let you know how their fans were at the game, because I'm a little worried. They sound like they're a little bit psycho.
Yeah, I think what I hear, they're closer to, and I think it's maybe not the transplants that are out here. It's in Philadelphia. They're closer to Raider fans. They're a lot closer to temperament and wanting to fight and that kind of thing. So, good luck, Kyle.
Yeah, be careful.
I'm with you in spirit.
Whoa. That was scary.
Whoa.
All right. Well, Craig, once again, thank you, buddy, for another killer Craig experience. And that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. But before we go, we always got to make our bold predictions. So what do you got, fellas?
I don't know. Should I stick on the 100-0 thing? It worked, right?
Whatever you think gives us the best chance.
I don't know.
To
Kev
win.
was pretty damn close.
I was off by one.
1 point.
Were you actually?
Yeah.
We won 31 to 14, not 31 to 13.
Oh, wow. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not right, but it's pretty close.
Keeping me
you were
honest.
just as right.
Kyle
you were
Nuggets,
just as right as me and Adam. All right. I'll go more realistic.
Close, buddy, but no cigar.
I'm going to go 24-10. I think it'll be a little bit more low scoring. I think it'll be like ground, run the ball, control the clock, play smart defense because their offense looks horrific. I'm gonna go 24-10, and I'm just gonna do it right away. Ryan Hampton's gonna play and he's gonna score a touchdown. I'll keep it easy. 24-10, Hampton touchdown.
Love it. All right.
I'll go. Chargers are gonna win 27-20. We're gonna have a big running day. I think Amari and Hampton also gets a touchdown, and I think our boy Tuli Tuipulotu gets 2 sacks.
Utah. 2 sacks. My goodness. Love that. All right. I'm going to say Chargers are going to win 24-17. It's going to be close. Going to be a nail biter. 1-score win. But I think I'm going to predict that Jamari Salyer and Trey Pipkins give up 0 pressures.
Wow. That would be great.
I love that. I love that for you.
I love that.
I love that for you. They played so much better last week. We didn't really dive into how well they played last week, but that was like the lowest pressure percentage he had all season.
For Pipkins?
For Justin, the amount of times he's been pressured all season long was the lowest it's been. So keep it up, my guys.
Yeah, no, Pipkins played great. Salyer played great.
And somehow that's the game he got hurt.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Just keep him in the pocket.
Yeah.
They need to allow the pressure so he stays in the pocket so he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
I really do.
No, don't do that.
It's like rain. Sorry.
All right. There you go, folks. Bold predictions in the books. And that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts there, fellas?
Have a good weekend. We need some teams to lose. I don't even really know who we need to lose, but definitely whoever needs to lose to make us more solidified in where we are in the playoffs, please do that for us.
Do it.
Also, the Chiefs just lose. I want the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
It would technically. I think it's better for the Texans to win. Better for the Texans to lose. So technically, but I can't. I'm never gonna.
No. No.
Let's just.
We don't want that because we play them next week too. We don't need them on like we have hope. We can.
Yeah,
win.
hopefully it's a tough game and there's it's very physical,
demoralizing
because it's kind of a shorter week for us. Like very, very physical game.
Very physical.
Super duper.
Capital B.
Crazy physical.
Just let's get.
All right. There you go. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt out because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.